There are already so many successful people in this space. How can I stand out? If you've ever found yourself thinking this, you're not alone. It's a daunting thought, isn't it? Scrolling through social media or industry blogs and seeing polished experts who seem to have it all figured out. They've got the followers, the recognition, the income streams. Meanwhile, you're sitting there, feeling like you're shouting into the void with nothing to show for it. That feeling of insignificance can be paralyzing. But here's the truth. Every one of those successful people you admire started exactly where you are now. They too wondered how they could carve out a space for themselves in a seemingly saturated market. The good news, standing out isn't about being the loudest or even the most polished. It's about being the most you. Think about it. There's no one else on this planet with your exact perspective, your unique experiences, or your voice. That's your superpower. The challenge isn't in creating something entirely new. Spoiler, originality is overrated. But in infusing what you do with your unique spin. The magic happens when people resonate with you, not just your content or your product. Take a moment to reflect. Why do you follow the people you admire? Is it purely for their expertise? Or is it because something about their story, their personality, or their approach made you feel seen, understood, or inspired? That connection is what keeps people coming back. Of course, knowing this doesn't instantly make it easier. The road to standing out can still feel overwhelming. Maybe you're wondering, what if I try to be authentic and it still doesn't work? What if no one cares? That fear is real, but it's also a fear worth facing. Start small. Instead of trying to compete with everyone, focus on serving a specific group of people. Your people. The ones who will benefit most from your message, your perspective, your style. When you stop worrying about appealing to everyone and start focusing on deeply connecting with a smaller audience, you'll find your voice. And speaking of your voice, don't be afraid to show your quirks. Share the struggles you've faced, the lessons you've learned, and the moments that made you human. People don't connect with perfection. They connect with vulnerability, honesty, and relatability. Now let's talk strategy. If you're still feeling lost, here are a few actionable steps to get started. 1. Define your why. What drives you? Why does this work matter to you? Anchor yourself in that purpose. 2. Engage authentically. Respond to comments, ask questions, and build real connections with your audience. 3. Experiment and evolve. You don't have to get it right immediately. Allow yourself the space to test ideas, pivot, and grow. 4. Celebrate small wins. Success isn't only about big milestones, it's in every little step forward. Remember, there's room for you in this space. You don't have to be the best, you just have to be you. That's enough. That's what will make you stand out. And when you embrace that, you'll realize the only competition that truly matters is with the person you were yesterday. So take a breath, take the leap. Your voice deserves to be heard.